Plutonium-239 has also been used for nuclear weapons. That consists of 94 pairs of neutrons and protons plus an additional 51 neutrons. And it's those additional 51 neutrons, when an additional neutron is added, the whole nucleus splits apart. If you want to read more about the origin of these elements and how they were made, I would suggest this book. It's from a 1999 ACS symposium that Glenn Seaborg and I organized on the origin of elements in the solar system. This is a book that was published in 2007 by an astronomer named Hilton Ratcliffe, talking about the virtue of heresy as regards astronomy. And this is a book written by a geologist in Australia. Hilton is from South Africa, and a geologist, a very well-known geologist from Australia, Ian Plimer, called Heaven and Earth, Global Warming, the Missing Sign. Now, at the start of this talk, I told you that neutrons decay to the hydrogen atom. So these little balls that I found in a hobby shop, this is the neutron, because we had those things colored blue. This is like the neutron. This is like the proton, but we didn't just show the proton as the nucleus. We showed there's an electron cloud around it, and that thing was kind of yellow. So the neutron decayed to a proton plus an electron, and this is inside that. What we didn't show you was the actual size. If we had shown this neutron decaying to this proton, this yellow cloud, electron cloud, would have been bigger than this house. So this yellow cloud is 1,000,000 billion times bigger than the neutron or the proton. So, to kind of illustrate by example, a neutron decays to a proton, but this proton is hiding inside this giant yellow ball. Okay? Now, I want to show you one other picture. This giant yellow ball is also very much like the sun. The surface of the sun looks like it's a big ball of hydrogen. This is a recent drawing. NASA has a new solar dynamic observatory. This is a drawing that shows what they're finding out about the sun. So the neutron, I told you, decays to a proton, and although we didn't show it the huge size because we couldn't show it on the same piece of paper, this is like a pea in the middle of this of a giant yellow ball. This is a drawing from a recent, in fact, this month, release of NASA on their solar dynamic laboratory. So this is the sun, and on the surface we see magnetic activity, storms, eruptions, but the very core of the sun, the neutron star that powers it, is in fact only a few miles across. So that's like the proton is to the hydrogen atom, is like the neutron star is to this big ball of gas that looks like a giant cloud of hydrogen. So in conclusion, let me go back to what I told you the first of this talk. And that is that you and me, the elephant and the tree, the valleys, hills, and sea are made of particles 3. That's the electron, the proton, the neutron, that all begin as Nelly, the neutron. So this is what started it all. Thank you.